So we are starting from question 17. The diagram shows a triangle formed by the joining points A, B, and C. The equation of the line BC is this is the line BC and its equation is 2x plus 3y is equal to 32. The region inside the triangle ABC is defined by the three inequalities. One of these inequalities is this one. So we have to find the other two inequalities. So there are two remaining sides. One of the side is this AB, which has equation y is equals to 2. So this line is y is equals to 2 because it's a horizontal line at 2. So if the region is above this line, so you will say y is greater than 2. Why it is only y greater than 2? Because they are saying inside. Inside means not equal to, not boundaries. This boundary is not included. Only inside of the triangle is included. That is why I will never put greater than or equal to. I will only put greater than. Now, first of all, let's find the equation of this line. So how to find equation of AB? It is, let's find the gradient 8 minus 2 over 4 minus 1, which is 6 over 3, which is 2. So y is equals to 2x plus c. Let's find gradient. So let's find c. 2 is equals to 2 into 1 plus c. So my c is 0. So that means this line passing through the origin. This line passes through the origin. If you extend this line CA, it will definitely passes through the origin. How do I know? Because we don't have the y-intercept. C is 0. So that is why this line passes through the origin. Now, this region is below the line. So I will write y less than 2x. Y less than 2x. That's it. The point k comma 7 where k is an integer lies inside the triangle ABC. Find the possible values of k. Values of k. So if this point lies inside the triangle, point k7, point k comma 7 lies inside the triangle. So what is mean by this 7? It means if this value is 8, so almost this value is your y is equal to 7. So let's draw a horizontal line. Let's draw a horizontal line. So it means point is either on, a point lies on this line, okay, somewhere. Because if it has the y coordinate 7, अब ये तो नहीं हो सकता कि point lies outside the triangle. So these are not the possibilities, ठीक है? If point lies inside the triangle, point has to be somewhere on this position. Now I am interested to know what are my x values? What are my corresponding x values? So now I am interested to know what are my corresponding x values. So what are these values? So it is so simple. My y coordinate is 20 minutes. My y coordinates is 7. Let's first of all substitute this 7 in this line. What is this line? What is this line? This line is y is equals to 2x. So if I substitute y7, so 7 is equal to 2x means 7 over 2 is equal to x. It is 3.5 is equals to x. It means this point has coordinates 3.5 comma. The coordinates of these points are The coordinates of this point are 3.5 comma 7. Now let's find the coordinates of this point. So this point has coordinates. To find the coordinate of this point, we will use the other line. So that is 2x plus 3y. 2x plus 3 into y is 7. Because we know the y coordinate, we have the y coordinate of this point is equal to 32. So 2x is equal to 7 threes are 21. So 32 minus 21, that is going to be 9 to 11. So x is going to be 5.5. So it means this point is 5.5. So now we have these values. The second value is 5.5. The first value is 3.5. Now tell me, what are the integer values of x which lies between 3.5 and 5.5? So they are 4 and 5. There are two integer values which are 4 and 5. So that is why my possible values of k are 4 or 5. That's it. 3.5 comma 7, 5.5 comma 7. So k lies between these points. So k can be 4 और 5. These are the integer values. अगर आप डायग्राम को गौर से देखें तो आपको ये बात समझ आती है, ठीक है? If point k comma 7 lies inside the triangle, so it means point k comma 7 lies on this small portion. So मेरे पास y की heights थी. This height was 7. So I substituted these heights in these two lines to find my x coordinates. So my x coordinates are 3.5, 3.5 and 5.5. So the integer values between 3.5 and 5.5 are only 4 and 5. That's it. Moving on to question 18. The line 2y is equal to x is drawn on the grid. On the grid, draw the graph y is equals to 2. So y is equal to 2 is a horizontal line at 2. This is y is equals to 2. The next line is y plus x is equals to 4. So how to draw the other line? Put x 0. You will get y is equals to 4. It is 0 comma 4. Put y 0. You will get x equals to 4. It is 4 comma 0. So where is 0 comma 4 and 4 comma 0? 0 comma 4 and 4 comma 0 are these 2 points. Let's join them with scale. So this is my line y is equals to uh, x plus y is equals to 4. On the grid, shade and label the region are defined by these inequalities. So where is x greater than or equal to 0? We know that x greater than or equal to 0. Okay, let's start from one side. So the first line is y less than or equal to 4 minus x. And we know that where is x plus 5, x plus y is equals to 4. Where is this line? This is my line. So if it is less than, it means everything below the line. So everything below the line will be shaded. So everything below this line will be shaded, okay? Everything below this line will be shaded. Please save this shading in your mind. Save this shading in your mind. Let's combine it with the other shading. This time we have y is greater than or equal to x plus 2. That means y is equals to x over 2 is this line. And if it is greater than, it means above this line. So if we shade above this line, it means combining, let's combine this shading with the previous shading. So I hope you understand this. These are my two combined shading, okay? So this is my combined shading of the first two inequalities. This is my combined shading of the first two inequalities. The first two inequalities has this combined shading. That's it. Okay. Now let's see what does this mean? Y is equals to 2. Y less than or equal to 2. It means this is your y is equals to 2. So below this line, so this portion will also, we will delete this portion. So the combined shading for all these three inequalities, please remember this portion, please save this portion in your mind. आप ना पेंसिल शेड करके फिर रेज भी कर सकते हैं, ठीक है? It's up to you. So combined shading for all three inequalities is this shading. So if you combine it with the third one, so the last one, it is x greater than or equal to 0. It means x is equal to 0 is this line. This line is your x equal to 0. So when they say x greater than or equal to 0, it means on the right side. So on the right side only this portion exists. So my final shading is only this portion. On the grid, shade and label the region R. So this is my region R. ये थोड़ा सा शेडिंग बाहर जा रही होती है, प्लीज डोंट डू दैट स्टूडेंट्स, ये आपने नहीं करना. Your shading will remain inside the region, okay? That's it. 19 ऐसा हमने क्वेश्चन पहले भी किया था. X less than or equal to 5 and greater than or equal to 1, it means it's a vertical line. So you will shade between two vertical lines. The first one is at 1 and 5. So also the lines are solid lines at 1 and 5. So you will shade everything below between these two lines. But please remember there are other inequalities as well. So 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 4 means two vertical lines between 0 and 4. So y, this is y is equal to 0, the horizontal line, and this is the other line y is equal to 4. So between these two lines, you will shade everything. So if you combine this shading with the previous, so this will be your shading of first two inequalities. Okay. Now let's look at the third line. It is y is equals to 3 minus x. But we don't have this equation. हम पहले इस equation को draw करेंगे. वो कैसे? Y is equals to 3 minus x. Let's put x equal to 0. You will get y is equal to 3 minus 0. So that will be 3. So the first point is 0, comma 3. Let's put x equals to 1. So y is equal to 3 minus 1. It is 2. So the second point is 1, comma 2. So where is 0, comma 3? This is my 0, comma 3. Where is 1, comma 2? This is my 1, comma 2. Now let's join these points with a line. बिफोर ड्राइंग द लाइन आप देख लिया करें कि लाइन सॉलिड है या डॉटेड है. So this is my third line. Please remember that this was my previous shading, okay? This was our previous shading of first and second inequality. Combined shading for the first two inequalities. Now, we have greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to means above this line. So above this line means everything above this line. But please remember that above this line means everything above this line. But if you combine it with the shading of first two inequalities, this is extra portion, okay? This portion is extra. So I will shade everything above this line, but please consider in your mind the previous two shadings. So this will be my final shading of all three inequalities. This is region R. आपने सारे steps यहाँ पे करने हैं, ठीक है? This was question 19. Moving on to question 20. It is 2n plus 6n greater than 5 minus 23. So 8n greater than 5 minus 23 is going to be minus 18. And then we have n greater than minus 18 over 8, n greater than minus 9 over 4. Next we have the diagram shows a shaded region ABC. The equation of the line AC is y is equals to negative 1 over 2x plus 5. Write down the three inequalities that satisfies the shaded region. So first of all, let's write this equation. This is a vertical line at x equals to minus 4. So this is a horizontal line. I'm talking about this line. This is a horizontal line at y is equals to 2. This is the third line, which is y is equals to this. So y is equals to minus 1 over 2x plus 5. Now I'm going to shade this. So if it is x equals to minus 4 and the shading is on the right side of this line, so we will write x is greater than or equal to minus 4. If this is y is equals to 2 and the shading is above this line, this shaded portion is above this line. So I will write y is greater than or equal to 2. And if you look at the shading this, so this shading is below that line. Shaded portion is below that line. So you will write y less than or equal to minus 1 over 2x plus 5. That's it. Question 22. Find the gradient for 1 mark. So how to find the gradient? It is so easy. Either you can use rise over run or you can find the gradient using 2 points. तो ये पहला पॉइंट क्या है 1,3. The other point is 2,5. Find the gradient 5 minus 3 over 2 minus 1. 5 minus 3 is 2. So the gradient is 2. The shaded region on the diagram is defined by three inequalities. As I said, आप सबसे पहले lines लिखा करें. This is y is equals to 5. It's a horizontal line and shading is below this line. So you will write y is less than or equal to 5. And this is your x is equals to 1, a vertical line, and shading is on the right side. So you will write x is greater than or equal to 1. Next we don't have this line. So first let's find its equation. तो बहुत simple है. The gradient is 2, and look at the y-intercept. It is 1. The y-intercept is 1 before, because the distance of this line from the origin at y-intercept is 1. Okay, so this distance is 1, so you will write y is equals to 2x. As you know that the shading is above the line, so you will write y is greater than or equal to 2x plus 1. That's it. Moving on to question 23. Represent this inequality on the number line. बहुत simple है ये. A solid dot on -4, an empty dot on 2. That's it. Solve the inequality. So minus n minus 2n less than -5 minus 10. So -3n less than -15. N is greater than 5. Solve this inequality. X minus 3x greater than 7 plus 5. So minus 2x greater than 12. X is less than 12 over minus 2. X is less than -6. X is less than -6. Question 25. The diagram shows points A, B, and C. That the equation of the line AB is 3y plus 4x equals to 18. Find the value of P. How to find the value of P? We know that the point B lies on the x-axis, so it has y-intercept 0. So let's substitute y-intercept 0 um, in above equation. So y is equal to 0. So 3 into 0 plus 4x is equals to 18. So it is 4x is equals to 18. So x is 18 over 4, which is 9 over 2, which is 4.5. So it means the coordinates of B are 4.5 comma 0. It means P is 4.5. Write down the three inequalities that defines the region inside the triangle ABC. Inside means inequality. Inside means inequality. So first of all, let's write the equation. This line is a horizontal line, which is y is equal to 6. So the triangle is inside ABC. So below the line, which is y less than 6. Next, we have this line, x is equal to uh, P, which is 4.5, and the triangle ABC is on the left side of this triangle, this line. So you will write x is less than 4.5 or either 9 over 2. Next, we have this line. Okay. First of all, make y subject. 3y is equals to 18 minus 4x. Y is equals to 18 minus 4x over 3. So this region is above the line. This is your line and your region is above this line. So you will write y is greater than 18 minus 4x over 3. And it's up to you that how you write answer in the answer box. If you wish to write exact answer just like marking scheme, For that, you have to do some steps. So this is your answer. 3y plus 4x is greater than 18. That's it. Question 26. Find the three inequalities that defines the shaded region. So easy. First of all, let's look at this line. It is y is equals to -2. They are saying shaded region, not inside the triangle. So this time you are also writing equality because shaded region has also the boundary involved. Okay. So you will write y is greater than or equal to -2, my first inequality. And the second one is this one. So this is your line and shading is below that line. Shading is below that line. So you will write y is less than or equal to 2x minus 1. Okay. Look at the third line. So if you make y subject, it will become y is equals to 5 minus x. Again, this is your line. Y is equals to 5 minus x, but the shading is below that line. So you will say y is less than or equal to 5 minus x. And if you wish to write exact answer, just like marking scheme, so for that you have to write some steps. Another region R is defined by these three inequalities. There is one more region which is defined by these three inequalities. So this is same below the line, everything below the line. So it is y greater than or equal to 2x minus 1. So it means this is your y equals to 2x. So greater than or equal to 2x minus 1 means above this line. So only if you combine these two inequalities, what you will get? X plus 5, x plus y less than or equal to 5 means below everything below this line. So this is your shading. Everything below this line. So this is your shading. Everything below this line. So this is your shading. But if you combine it with y greater than or equal to 2x minus 1, let me tell you. Y greater than or equal to 2x minus 1 means this is your line. Y is equals to 2x minus 1. So greater than or equal to 2x minus 1 means everything above that line. So please never consider this portion because we have the shading of previous inequality in our mind. So if you combine it with the previous inequality, that is my answer if I combine both inequalities. But what what is x equals to x is greater than or equal to 1. It's a vertical line at 1, but on the right side of that line. So what is x equals to 1? If you look at the line, this is my line x equals to 1. So if you look at the inequality, is they are saying x is greater than or equal to 1. So if I only shade this portion, is there any problem, students? Combining all the shadings. This is my shading. This is my line. X equals to 1. So greater than or equal to 1 means only this portion. If I combine all the shadings. So let's make a triangle over here. This is region R. And to find the area, it is so simple. Base into height. So what is my base? 1, 2, 3, 3 boxes. And what is my height? Only one box. So my answer is 3 over 2. which is 1.5. This is the area of region R, which is 1.5. Example 27. The region R is defined by these inequalities. Again, between 1 and 3, it is so easy. Let's make two vertical lines between 1 and 3. Again, make two horizontal lines between 2 and 3. So this is my shading if I combine the first two inequalities. But please also keep this in your mind. So let's first of all draw this line. For this, you have to write y is equals to x over 2 plus 1. So put x equal to 0. You will get 0 over 2 plus 1 is equals to 1. So my first point is 0, comma 1. Where is 0, comma 1? This is my point 0, comma 1. Let's take one more value. This time I am taking 2 so that it gives me some integer. So 2 over 2 plus 1. It is 2 over 2 plus 1 is again 2. So 2 comma 2. Where is 2 comma 2? This is 2 comma 2. Let's join these points. आपकी लाइन ग्राफ से बाहर नहीं जानी चाहिए, ठीक है? Now we have y greater than or equal to x over 2 plus 1. So it means if this is the line, so above that line, only this will be my shading. Combining all the three inequalities above this line, okay, this was my shading of first two inequalities. But if I combine the first two inequality shading with my third inequality, which is saying above this line, so only this portion you are going to shade. Only this portion we are going to shade. Find and label R, region R. That's it. That's it. This was our last question. So 7m less than or equal to 8 plus 13. So 7m less than or equal to 21. M is less than or equal to 3. So that's it. So students, we are done with the inequality worksheet from 2016 up to 2023, you can see. So we are done with all the questions of paper 1 in these years. So inshallah, I'm making paper 2 in the next class. Okay, we are going to start the paper 2 worksheet in the next class. That is with calculator.